My name is H.I. McDonough.
Yeah. Move over, Swanson. I'm driving.
Hit it.
Call me High.
Welcome back to the Raising Arizona Minute. This is the show where we discuss the film Raising Arizona, 1 minute at a time. My name is Tom Taylor. I'm here with Mike DiMaria over there. Hello, Mike.
This is the drug for the world, because you started, this is a show for the world.
About every 10th episode,
worms to
you make
ex-girlfriends.
that connection.
No, I don't.
You do.
It's been a long time
I'm
coming.
going to measure it. Dan. Dan is here too. Dan Lewis, welcome. Dan is on mute. We're a collection of assholes this morning. I was late, or I didn't have my mic in the right position. Then Mike couldn't find his thing, and now Dan's on mute.
This is a drug for the world.
I think he's been saying that.
Worms to ex-girlfriends. You just don't get it.
And
He's
we
been
missed
saying
it
that for the
first
last
time.
30 seconds, but he's
I
been
know.
on mute.
I was on mute.
Poor guy.
This
It's a shame for the listeners. They missed
All right, it's
out.
coming back
is a
here.
shame for the listeners.
You just don't get it.
Make them not hear Dan.
Get it.
Jeez.
All right, everybody. Stop quoting the movie that a lot of people wish we were covering.
That
instead
we're
of
going to
Raising
do at some
Arizona.
point.
Some point.
Cavich.
I got to see it for a second time. Hey, we're here to talk about.
Wait a minute, you've
minute
only seen it
5
once?
Yeah, like in the theater, I think once. That's why I was
Wow,
like, I don't know, I
90s?
can't.
I used to watch that one on repeat.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a great.
It's a lot of
love
movies I
Kids
haven't
in the
seen
Hole.
in this world. but that one I've
Underrated. I
seen.
know it didn't turn out the way they wanted, but that was underrated. That
Yeah,
movie.
there's a lot of those out there.
Mr.
Very
December.
underrated.
But this is minute
Mr.
5 of
November.
Raising Arizona. This begins with High being chided by the parole board for his rambunctious behavior before being released yet again. As he robs another convenience store, he ponders the purpose of incarceration, is once again booked by Ed, this time telling her a joke as she fingerprints him, and he finally puts a ring on her finger. High again enters prison, passing the mopping guy, and this time, listening to his sand-eating cellmate with thoughts of Ed in his head, he feels the pain of imprisonment.
And the ode to joy starting to ramp up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's you know what struck me is, I mean, I've thought about this, maybe not consciously, but it's sort of in the back of my mind the whole time, is that like they made this movie about Arizona in the West, but everybody sort of talks like they're in Alabama.
Oh, see,
Yeah,
now as a Northeasterner or Midwesterner, take your pick, I would never have picked up on that. I don't know the difference.
It doesn't make,
Yeah.
yeah, he's right.
But I mean, there is this thing where when you go outside of big cities, sometimes even in California, you get a little bit, there'll be an accent maybe, and that does happen in other states. But what I just assumed it was a creative decision by the Coen brothers. They want this kind of characters, so they just did it.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really make any sense. The guy talked like they all talk like they're in the
guess so.
American South. Like
Yeah.
make sure you get his fingers, Ed. That is
Yeah.
like a total American South accent. That's not
I
like
never thought
anything
of
you
that.
ever hear in Arizona.
I have an
dialect.
uncle. I have an uncle who spent his entire life in Ohio, born and raised, and he sounds like I guess it's just rural. I guess rural has its own accent,
Well,
but he
Ohio,
sounds like he's from like
Ohio's
I don't know,
bordering the
Kentucky
South.
or something.
Ohio is like especially the southern part of Ohio is like
It's not
the
that
South.
southern.
Yeah.
Where's like Columbus? He's outside
Well,
of
it's-
Columbus somewhere.
Columbus. Yeah, I don't
That's
know.
pretty
I
much
guess you're getting there,
Midwestern.
but like you said, there's a kind of rural. What is it?
It's like if you live in a small enough
accents, like
town,
patois.
yeah, you're and no matter where you are in the country, you'll develop this
Okay.
accent.
So it's Western American English is the dialect in Arizona. It is is a variety of American English that largely unites the entire Western United States as a single dialect region. California, Nevada, Arizona, Utah, New Mexico, Colorado, Wyoming, and Montana.
That is a crazy
Now,
thing to just
Montana-
have on the top of your head, Mike. That is
Yeah,
not
how'd
I don't.
you know
That's
that?
why I had
We're
the
the
other
smartest
computer.
guys on the
Like-
show.
fount of information.
What's the
That's
fastest
why I
land
had the
animal?
other computer going. That's why I need to get that other computer. I have
see.
3 screens going. I got one.
We got 'em
I
right.
got 2.
We got 'em
and
working
I got
in
3.
chips.
Yeah. Got a bunch of squirrels on the hamster wheel keeping the power going.
That is great. You're an
We're not
asset
even
to the
doing
show.
the lookup music anymore. Mike's just always looking everything up like a
It would just be a
producer.
constant thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Arizona's even
I'll
a bunch
take
of
some off
YouTube
of Jimmy's plate.
What's
The words on it.
poor Jimmy?
Oh,
Ode to Joy, you said, is creeping in here. I can't. Why
Yes.
can't I place that? I just
Yeah.
watched the minute, but I can't place the.
Well,
that,
it's
that tune
the
exactly.
the banjo suite. Well, add in the fact that there's banjo music
Banjo's
behind it.
been
It also
playing it,
makes
too.
it more
and the
southern.
whistling.
But yeah, right. But the banjo suite is I think was originally done that way by what's his name? God, now I can't. I
Pete
forget
Seeger?
This guy, Pete
T-Bone
Seeger.
Burnett.
Yeah.
Oh, Pete Seeger. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's like a thing where it goes into Ode to Joy.
Yeah, yeah. And I can picture it doing that, but right now sitting here, I can't think of that tune that it goes
Well,
into.
then also
what the
there's
Ode
a
to
humming
Joy-
starting. Is the guy starting to hum it?
Wait,
Oh, that's
sorry,
true.
Tom, but you can't think of what Ode to Joy is?
Exactly,
Or you
yes.
Can,
I can't think of the
La,
tune
da,
of-
da, da, da,
Of course.
da,
Okay,
da,
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's a section of the ninth.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
the Ninth Symphony.
Yeah. The Ludwig van.
Lovely, lovely Ludwig van.
I was cured
Because
already.
people who have been listening to this show for 5 episodes now will know whatever music is at the beginning of each episode. But as of yet, we have not decided on that. Maybe we just do like an Ode to Joy kind of thing or something. I don't know.
Is there a? Oh, I guess. Yeah.
How do you not
I
know
like
that,
the banjo music is perfect.
Is that really Pete
It is.
Seeger
He
doing
knew
it?
that, but he didn't.
I knew that from looking it up, from trying to find out what music I could and couldn't use.
Is Pete Seeger playing the banjo in that?
It's not.
don't
Not
think
in
so.
this one.
Oh, but he does
There's
it.
a version
yeah.
of it you can find online because
I
I've
didn't know if
looked
they
for
used
this
them.
music before.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I
like
had the soundtrack
sometimes
to
when
this
I'm
record.
out doing errands
this
and I'm
movie.
in a hurry, I kind of want the Raising Arizona music behind me,
That'd be great.
like I'm in the beginning of a build up of a movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do this with "Jump Into the Fire" by Harry Nilsson also once
Right.
in a while.
It's like flip sides of the same thing. Like,
Yeah,
one's
yeah.
kind of like, hey, things are okay. I'm figuring things out. I'm getting things done. The other one's like, oh, Jesus
The
Christ.
other one's
oh,
like
shit.
the helicopters are after me.
Yeah.
How does Tom not know what the Ode to Joy section is? Because it plays heavily in Clockwork Orange.
I know. No, I know it. I just sitting here, I couldn't.
Oh,
I
it
couldn't
didn't-
hum it.
No,
for you.
I'm
It wasn't
gonna
clicking
say
for me.
something weird. I don't remember. Wait, where is it in A Clockwork Orange though?
It's all over the place in a Clockwork
It is
Orange.
They do different versions of it, like
It
weird,
is?
like those.
He plays when he comes back from the night of debauchery. He puts parts of the ninth on, and they show the
Oh, right,
images
the
of
lovely
dun,
love-
dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
dun, like the more frantic one.
Yeah, that part's great.
I think it's at the very end.
But a
when he
lot
goes,
of it
"I
is that
was
like
cured."
electronic music by Wendy Carlos, where
Yeah.
It's during the
Bach. It's like a
Ludovic-
lot of it is more like Bach and stuff.
Grr.
Yeah, okay.
That electronic version is during the Ludovico treatment. It's
Oh, right.
and then it goes right in, da-da, 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 and then that's when he's
Yeah.
showing all the images of Hitler and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are-
That's when he gets fucked. That's when he
That's a
gets
good movie.
fucked. Is during his Ode
What
to
a
Joy.
great movie.
Should we do
Yeah.
that movie?
Ugh,
Everyone will yell at us
so
for not
good.
knowing stuff, but we should do it. That'd be fun.
Why wouldn't we know stuff? What are you talking
I don't know,
about?
like, oh, you didn't realize that what Kubrick was really going for was this, and you didn't pick up on this, this image that he put in the background that's in all.
See,
this
I
thing,
hate that
whatever.
shit.
Yeah.
I'm going
Watch
to
the
bring
movie.
that up. I wanted to bring it up when we talked about Pluribus, but it's
Were we
this-
talking about
it's
Pluribus?
the thing that I hate, and I think the internet now and these podcast shows and people just sitting in front of a YouTube channel
Mm-hmm.
and overanalyzing everything. It
Well, I mean-
elevates writers and directors as the smartest person in the room, and it's like a
Right.
syndrome.
Yeah, like
Like,
puzzle
oh, did you know?
masterminds.
Gilligan
little
uses
too much.
He uses
Right.
the color blue, and he uses color blue so much because it does this and it does that, and it's the smartest person in the room. And and as a correlation, Tom will go fuck himself during this,
Okay.
but sports GMs play themselves as the smartest guy in the room too, and
Yeah, it's,
fans give them let them cook.
intellectualization
Yeah.
of
He knows what
otherwise-
he's doing. Let him go
Yeah.
cook during the draft. Oh, he doesn't. Yeah, we should probably get another edge rusher on the line because we're before the
Yeah.
trade deadline. But he knows more than I do. And sometimes a guy who just watches games probably knows as much as the fucking GM. But
Yeah,
there's the
that's
smartest
true.
guy in the room syndrome.
Edge rusher sounds like a porn term.
And this happens with
Mhm.
journalists vis-a-vis reporters.
Mm-hmm.
There used to be something called a reporter, and then they were right, and that was a sort of a blue collar job. But now it's kind of like an elevated, sort of
Yeah.
intellectual academic job. It's different.
They're analyzing the world for us.
I don't know.
I wanted to say, but since we're talking about, we mentioned Pete Seeger, I did look up, apparently, so Carter Burwell did the score for this movie.
Right.
And I owned the CD back in the old day. I probably still have it somewhere.
Of course you do.
But this opening, yes, incorporates Pete Seeger's, now I forget what it was
Goofing off
called.
sweet.
Goofing Off Suite. Thank you, Dan. See,
Right.
we're all so smart on this show.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I never knew that before, and that's interesting and cool.
Yeah, you
like
can't find this music. I mean,
You can.
other than with Tommy's CD.
Yeah, come over to my house. We'll play
But
it.
you
It'll be
can't.
fun.
You can't. This is not a piece
I'll
of
make
music that you
pizza
can look
rolls.
up and locate and find that easily.
Did you watch
As
the?
I've looked.
Did you guys watch the Bob Dylan movie?
The
No.
one, which one? No, I didn't
The
see
one
it.
that just came out. The one
No.
that
I bristle.
I
No.
watch it on the. It makes Pete
I
Seeger out
bristle
to
at
be a
that one.
major league asshole in it.
Really?
Or like just
I don't
the
know
guy that
anything
doesn't
about
He's
even
like
Pete
Pete Seeger.
well-known nice guy, isn't he?
Right, but it makes him out like to be the one that was like holding Dylan back from plugging his guitars in.
Aw.
Oh well, then I
And
can
you-
see that too.
Right, but it was just like he becomes
We would
like
have been
the
robbed.
antagonist, and it's just it
Oh,
didn't
really?
seem right to me. And
Yeah.
you know Alan Lomax, the guy that does all those recordings,
Yeah.
does all like indigenous recording. It was like him and Pete Seeger that were like, you don't understand, folk music is what we're trying to preserve, and it was just
Yeah.
it hit me the wrong
Huh.
way. I didn't like it.
I don't know why I don't. I watched the documentaries about a couple of documentaries, the Dylan stuff, and then I watched the one about that came out. Oh, what am I trying? The Scorsese one that did a documentary about Dylan.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like on Netflix or
I
something.
saw the George Harrison one.
And I don't know if that's the same one where it's like from the mid '70s with the concert footage, but it's like it's my favorite era of all this music. And I've seen all that stuff, and there's something about it where I don't want to watch a movie about somebody playing Bob Dylan.
I feel the
Something
same
bothers
way.
me.
It bothers me. I don't care about Bob Dylan. I know that's like a sin, but I just don't. It hasn't hit
I
me.
don't
It's
think
never
it's a
reached me.
sin.
I don't care that much. Or and like there's like the Bruce Springsteen movie just came out last year and stuff. And and there's gonna be these Beatles movies and stuff. There's something kind of I don't know, masturbatory about all. Like I don't fawn over
I
this
gotta
guy. He's not a
agree.
god. He's not a genius. He's not a sports writer. He's just like a dude, and he played guitar. And now this other actor who probably wasn't even alive when he is going to play him. And so it's just there's something goofy about the whole thing. And I don't care.
I can't argue with you, Tom. See, now this is
Then
so
don't.
what's great about Dan
Yeah.
there I have very different levels of liking things and disliking things, and it's a very complex spectrum.
Yeah. You contain
where
multitudes.
it's not necessarily judgmental. So in other words, I like Bob Dylan, and I do think Bob Dylan has moments of great genius, really a genius.
I believe you.
And
even though I don't see it.
there's this kind of like arc for me where it's like all that stuff is good, 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 good. All the early stuff, I love the Woody Guthrie influence and all that stuff. And it goes into I didn't blowing in the wind, whatever, that was important, whatever. But then in like the mid '70s, after plugging in, you get this like peak of albums that's just like insanely good, in my opinion.
Okay.
Blood on the Tracks, Desire, great, all these great records, and then it kind of goes downhill. So it's not always great, but if somebody doesn't like Bob Dylan, I just think I totally get it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
thank
just
you.
totally understand it.
Style.
But there's other things that if you don't like it, I'll be like, well, you're just that's on you.
You just walk away.
You're just
Yeah.
missing out on something that's important.
Name 3 of those things.
Name 3 of those things. Jesus, I don't know if I'm very good at this one.
Oh.
I don't have a lot of these actually.
Okay.
Because usually there's a reason why people like I like Tom Waits
Yeah.
also.
Oh, love
But
him.
if someone told me they didn't like Tom Waits, that it annoyed them,
Yeah.
That's understandable.
wouldn't you get it?
Yes.
You'd be like, I get it.
I adore Rush, but if people aren't into Rush, I'm like, it's not your
Right.
thing. Okay.
Good
What's the
example.
fun?
building in there?
ELO. Anyway, but there's this thing. But then other things where people like it, but I don't like it, I go, yeah, that's not for me.
Right.
But other things I'm like, you're wrong.
Yeah. Why would you like that? I hate society if it
Which
supports
brings
this
us
kind
to
of thing.
pluribus.
There we go. Fuck this minute. Let's
These
just
guys
talk
have been
about that.
texting nonstop for the last week
Well,
and a half.
Dan's kicked
talks
it off with some observations.
goddamn
that he
pluribus.
watched.
Pluribus is nonsense show, and I'm actually
love it.
the only reason I'm so fired up about this is that there's something going on, and this is something that's stuck in my head all the time from stand up. This is a problem I get in my head because there's people and things that crowds and people like, but it's not clear why.
Yeah.
There's these tricks and little things. There's all these little things that you can do, or like not even just little things. Sometimes it's just the person, the crowd likes that person, and then and no matter how dumb what they say is,
Right.
it works.
Yeah.
Is that how Dane Cook
And
got famous?
It's because people
Maybe.
are subject to judgments that they don't themselves know they're making all the time. So the second someone gets on stage, I think sometimes they go, I'm gonna like this person. And it gets them in this, it primes them for it.
And
And I
that's
think
from
this is
what, the
happening
person's
collectively in
personality or
society
something?
with television shows. What's that?
Well, what is that? How are people primed to like the person? Is it just
If
like
you- I have a friend who's never going to hear this, hopefully, but he's actually no, he's
Put him under
a
the bus.
genius. He's like 25 years old, 26 years old, but he's a really good friend of mine. But he's tall and thin and goofy. He looks funny.
okay?
He's
You're
going
talking
to
about
be
me. That's
the
fine.
crowd without realizing they're making this decision in their head. I think they're going,
Oh.
this guy's going to be funny.
Okay.
And the second he plays to that, it's over. He's
Right.
got him, you know,
Okay.
which is not something I'm capable of doing. I
Right.
can't go on stage and have people want to hear what I have to say. I have to convince them from the beginning that now I'm not trying to complain here. I'm making excuses.
No.
I'm just saying that like there's things that people don't realize they're not deciding,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is for me, society does this with things like TV shows and movies where
They're
there's
sort of
just
pre
this
like
decision
they've heard
that
it's awesome.
that it's going to be good, and then they want it to be good, and then they proceed to then ignore any objective criteria about whether what makes something good or not, which is, I believe, what is going on with Pluribus. Something is going on with Pluribus, and I would like to know what it is.
I will be a big enough person to admit that what you just described is part
You don't
of
have
me.
to do this, Tom.
No, I'm just saying.
Don't feel.
Let him grow.
Let me grow. I want to
Dan.
grow.
Let him grow.
I'm getting
I
old.
just want him to know he doesn't have to do this.
No, I
Because
just want to
because
acknowledge that
I
there's.
could also be entirely wrong about all
He
this.
defended Jar Jar Binks for years.
I did.
Oh.
God help me. It was a difficult time.
But it was
hard.
sometimes
Tommy was
the
going
smartest
through it.
man in the room is wrong. And
No, that was the
and
extreme
person who
version of that.
notices.
That was
Sometimes the most punchable man in the room is always
sure.
wrong.
Yeah, and then he gets
but
punched.
no, I'm not saying he's the most smartest, but it's like, people would just sometimes like the casual observer or the casual watcher of sports, so to speak, could say, this is what you need. We need to get this one thing. And it's like, no, let them figure it out. They're the smart. They get paid millions for it. Like, but he's wrong. So, and exactly, you put that goofy fucking thing, the Misa no think so in there, and that was it. It was over. And I said, this franchise is done. They're fucking ridiculous.
That was the extreme version of that. But
And there's
but like
rumors
The
out there
Ewoks
that
started that years ago.
they
Yub,
did.
yub.
But we were young
Yub,
and
yub.
foolish.
Yub,
We didn't
yub.
know.
yub.
Tom, what were you saying? Let the man speak.
I was going to say that I did come to Pluribus primed, as you say, to love it, and that it was going to be awesome, and that whatever happened was awesome. So there is that element, but I do think it's awesome. And I will say that I am surprised that it is as overwhelmingly popular as it is. It's like the #1 show of all time on Apple.
You didn't
or
really
whatever.
admit anything there.
No, I'm just saying, like yeah, I did.
You came in
Go
prime.
back, listen to it.
Something about
I came in prime, so I am probably resistant to any criticism.
All right, okay,
but
that's
like
good.
Dan's saying, like he thinks that the lead performance is awful and stuff, and I disagree. But I am surprised that such a slow, sort of methodical, thoughtful, almost plodding show is as popular as it is. But I love it. I love it for my
but
reasons.
also it's
because something
plotting.
is slow doesn't make it thoughtful.
Right,
But I think
not
it
at
is
all.
thoughtful. No,
I don't think
you're
it
right
is.
that it doesn't mean that it is, but I think it is. I think
We
it's,
don't get it,
I think
Dan.
it is.
We just don't understand.
Yeah, you guys are
That's what it
dummies.
is.
No.
Philistines.
Well, I understand. I think I understand it completely. I think I'm missing
You want to hear one of the
nothing, and then
theories
it's
that's
not
rolling
good.
around out there?
No.
One
What?
of the smartest man in the room theories for Mr. Gilligan.
Okay.
Because it makes sense because they say her last name too much. Carol Sturka. They're always saying
yeah.
Sturka.
Mhm.
So the theory is there's a Twilight Zone episode where there's this it looks like Earth and the government is it's kind of like a doomsday thing situation where the government is going to blow up the world and they're like, well, you just got to go with it. This is the way it is. This is destiny. Kind of like the Kubrick movie that I can't remember now.
Strange Love.
Strange Love, yeah. And where it's just like, but the guy is like, well, I'm getting out of here then. And they get on there's this like rocket ship that the government has, and these people go on there and they leave. And then the big plot twist is they land in Earth.
Yeah,
They're-
I seen
they're
that
aliens.
one. Dude.
And his guy's name is like Will Sturka.
Oh!
So there's this theory
so true.
that she is immune to it because she's alien. She's a descendant of alien, and the 13 other
Wait,
people.
how did that come from the Twilight Zone episode?
Because all it is they're
Because
just
she's
an alien
referencing
being.
her name is referencing those people, and that would make her an alien. Like
This
in
one
Twilight.
guy
The show
who
is a
left-
sequel to
the
the
smartest
Twilight Zone episode?
guy in
He's
the
just
room
being-
type reference
yeah.
that Mike was talking about.
It's an Easter egg, as they say, you know.
Eh.
And then so the 13 people that are immune to it are all descendants of the few people that were on that ship with him. It's
So you're saying it's a sequel to a Twilight Zone
no,
episode?
it's just referencing, like, planning, like that's so this Will Sturka came to Earth, and it looked like humans. The whole
Yeah.
show, you're thinking that they're on
So
Earth.
you're on there
Right.
reading.
It's like the Planet of the
fan
Apes thing.
theories about
Yeah,
a
Mike
show you
hates
don't
the
like
show.
or what?
No,
doesn't
because I was
care.
angry and I was looking at, like, I
I
just
was
put in
angry.
like to I
The
just
anger
put into
surged. I've done
I
that.
just put into into YouTube like pluribus sucks and see what came up, and nothing, barely anything comes up.
I know nothing
Just a
comes
blank
up,
page.
but
It's
then
all
I
just
talked to
like
another friend of mine.
genius.
I talked to another friend of mine who really watches like every television show, and he's like really into it, and he's got a couple friends that are like reviewers that he talks to. He's like really into it, and he was and I go, I didn't ask him that. I go, have you seen Pluribus? And he's like, what are we doing here? Like, he's like, what are people talking about? They're all insane. And he confirmed everything that I believe.
Good.
I feel that way about the Avatar movies, which I've never seen. I look at pictures of them. I'm like,
But you've
what?
never
You
seen.
sit for 5 hours
No,
watching
but he's
these
right
things?
though. He's right.
Oh my
So
God.
maybe he is, but this is not about things we've never seen.
I know, but still.
But no, sometimes
That
you
was
can
the
just
Dylan
see
thing.
something and just know that this is ridiculous. This is stupid.
Of course, yeah.
I'm not going to put myself
watched,
through that just to prove myself that I'm
I
right.
watched a few minutes of it, and I was like, this is this is a cartoon that I'm
Yeah.
watching right now, and that I'm not interested in.
These like
Yeah.
weird things with their eyes too far apart, and they're just
It's
making
not my
faces
bag.
and just
They're supposed to look a little
fucking
sexy,
trees and
aren't
stuff.
they, I think.
I don't know.
Well, listen, I think that there is a series of things, and I think that if you take it, if you put it in a vacuum, I believe that people would be able to suddenly, like as if putting in the glasses on and They Live,
Yeah,
Which is a better
if
movie.
people would just could they would see it the way I see it.
it figures it'd be something like
It-
that.
That's a better movie.
They number one, it's the Breaking Bad guy. People are primed.
Yeah.
If it wasn't the Breaking Bad guy, number one, which also
it's-
suffered from many of the same problems that Pluribus does, except for it was a better show. But
And it's flawless, so there's that.
Breaking Bad
flawless.
this guy has
like
a real
that.
problem driving the plots along, and because he doesn't know how to do it. And then it was the Breaking Bad guy. It is people love okay, so this is such a strained. Bill James has this thing about like there's certain things that make baseball players overrated,
Mhm.
and there's certain things that make them underrated. And he has this list of things. And so there's certain players that if you add it all up, one guy would be like, this is why this guy's the most overrated player of all time. This is why this guy's the least overrated player of all time. There's things that TV shows makes them overrated, and this show has a bunch of them,
Okay.
which is a high concept
sort
plot.
of hook. Yeah.
Yeah, like one of those, like that by itself will keep people going, just as
Mhm.
Severance did. Same exact thing, where it's like give people this like really complex dystopian plot. It's the Breaking Bad guy, and I hate to say it, but I just I cannot understand why this woman is getting so much credit for how great this acting is in the show. I just can't. It's stunning to me. I just don't. I don't understand like what we're all looking at.
Maybe it's just not for you.
I really don't think that's it. I really don't think it is, but maybe it is. It's possible that it is.
True.
But to me, it just looks like it looks like really amateurish. Actually,
All right.
But I'm insane. I guess I'm insane.
I have something to say about the movie.
She gets
about this movie.
and there's a female lead in the show, by the way, which is a good thing
Yes.
overall. But perhaps I think sometimes might unfortunately confer some extra credit on a show.
All right. Let's get
Maybe
off
I'm wrong.
Pluribus. Nobody cares.
Get off
Get off
Nobody
fat.
cares about it. That's the other thing.
I guess so.
So there's no reason for me to even be talking about it.
Yeah. You're doing fine.
But last
Forget I
thing
said
on
anything
it,
about
no, but the last thing on it, Dan, Tom, fuck
Okay.
off.
What?
They go to be, as Dan said, this slow, methodical, and like you're saying, it's so that makes it genius, that makes it great.
No, it doesn't make it genius.
It ends with zero wrapping of anything up. Nothing. And then they don't even have, there's nothing.
Yeah, they might. The show's not over.
But the point is they haven't thought through anything else. There's nothing being filmed. There's nothing done.
Well, you know that, but maybe they counted on that.
Yeah.
Maybe they made a gamble.
Yeah. Let's see what happens next.
That has to have been what it was, though, Mike, because there's no, and I will come to its defense here. I did sort of like the ending a little bit.
Hey, look at that. There's like a decisive decision
it's just that
happens.
It doesn't make any sense. She just changes into a totally different person, and then
okay. To bring it back to this movie that we're covering, the Coen brothers often say that they like to paint themselves into a corner and then see what they can do to get out of it when they're writing a movie. So
that's the smartest guy in the room talk. And I won't let them get away with it either.
No, right.
It's funny. It's good dialogue. They write good dialogue.
See what and it's also see how we can get out of it. Not how we are able to get out of it entirely, but rather how can we get out of it and still make it really good?
Yeah.
Which is what Pluribus and Breaking Bad will just change the reality of the world that they're living in so that the story can move forward. So
I think that's true of a lot of shows, but I can't think of that being true about Breaking Bad.
The wife in Breaking Bad would, and also Jesse Pinkman, would become different people just depending on what the plot needed.
Yeah,
they would just suddenly become a really reliable person, or they'd suddenly become like now she's like a master criminal.
Or they'd sort of be fine
all
with
of a sudden. And this woman needs to do this thing so that they can have this whole thing. And then also the makes zero sense. It makes no sense whatsoever.
I explained this to you over text. I don't have to bore the audience with something that they already understand.
I forget.
Okay, could you please talk about the movie? I just have
Nobody even remembers this show.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
I got one more question to ask Tom. Fuck off, Tom. The flow of the show goes. You're pushing against the flow. And, you didn't
Dan
have
will
your
tell you
microphone
this is
ready.
boring as shit.
Nobody cares. You didn't have your microphone
The show's been off the air for months. This is like summer or something already.
I forgot about this show completely.
The new year started with Tom picking up right where he left off, being a major league asshole. Did you watch because Tom referenced Stranger Things? Did you watch the end of Stranger Things, Tom?
I did.
Did you, Dan, see the end?
What do you think?
So I can talk about it.
I would never watch that show.
Well, yeah, if you have kids, you watch it because you want to talk to them about it.
Oh, that's fine.
The ending, Tom.
Yes.
And I want to point to the fact that this is a problem with our society now, is we have to create something so that people don't feel upset. At the very ending, you have a main character who dies off, right?
Yeah.
And it makes people feel very sad because they've invested in it. And this is a new generation of you got to wrap people in bubble wrap, their emotions and their bodies, right?
Well, they've been doing this for a long time.
They have.
Right. Yeah. But no, this was like a clear,
look at The Natural.
Look at Star Trek 2.
Right.
Followed by Star Trek 3.
But The Natural is a different thing because it's like lore. It's like the greatest ever. This was just like the emotions of the people. They know that kids are not going to be able to handle themselves. And people are not going to be able to handle themselves. So we have to give a storyline where there's a glimmer of hope that she survives, right?
Yeah.
Which is complete bullshit and unneeded and gives kids the wrong point about life. You got to deal with hard shit and you got to move on. Right?
Yeah.
Right. Like when he's sitting with Hopper on the bench and Hopper tells, "Hey, I've been there. You got to move on."
Yeah.
It should have stopped right there.
That was a beautiful message.
Well, maybe she's alive and maybe there was a wizard and maybe there was this and maybe there was three waterfalls. And that's bullshit. That undoes the good message that was said at the bench. I'm going to write them. I'm going to write these Duffer brothers. Anytime there's two of them and the Coen brothers are the only ones that are up. Yeah. Yeah. It's like the smartest, the two of them, the smartest.
The Duffer whom it may concern.
To the Duffer who came up with this fucking thing.
You're Duffer.
Yeah, one probably wanted one, the other wanted this way, the other one said, "What do you want from me?
What do you want from me?"
But I think it was the wrong thing to do, and it should almost be said that you can't do this to people. You got to let them sit with something that's uncomfortable and sad and move on.
It would have been okay for Mike to bring that all up, Mike, the character on the show, to bring that all up and float that possibility, and then for the group to be like, "Well, no, we just saw her die. That's fine." That's a nice idea, but no.
I agree with you, Mike, and also I think what's really happening here is there's a very weighty existential thing that goes on with sad endings, and it's not just that one ending is happy and one ending is sad, and then they even out. It's more like when you watch a TV show, you're watching a person in the world, and it's just like one person's story. And there's all these other people's stories, but there's watching one person's story. When you watch a story about somebody who's succeeding and failing and trying, and you're rooting for them, and then they die, what it reminds you of is that like that's happening all the time, all over the place. Lots of people are trying hard and not getting anywhere, and then dying.
Yeah.
So like that reminds you of that. But if you give people the happy ending, they don't have to actually. They think that just because you're watching something that you're sort of guaranteed that ending.
Yeah.
But once you see the other ending, which is most people's endings, let's be honest.
Yes.
You're like, uh-oh.
I watched a movie last night that maybe I shouldn't name just so I don't spoil it, but it ended. It's a you know it's a grim ending. The people don't come out okay, but it is done with a sense of the human spirit carries on. It's good. You know, this guy was defeated, but he lives on, you know, almost like Rocky. He lost, but he won, you know, that kind of thing. So it can be done.
He went the distance because he challenged himself.
What are we talking about? What movie? Okay, yeah, I heard about it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very good.
But they do it. See, I can't trust Tommy anymore, but I'll Mike,
we'll talk
about it.
I'm sure you'll hate it. It's fine.
Should we do it minute by minute?
No, I think it would be tedious. Speaking of doing things minute by minute, I think we're doing it. We do say this every time, but it is hard with this opening of this movie to appreciate the repeated beats of this opening as we're breaking it up minute by minute, because like he does the okay then, which I think is the second time, but I'm not sure. Okay then. And then, like, you know, get his fingerprints, Ed, and that kind of stuff. Like,
and he proposes. That's a very fast the way they do that. He just they're doing the fingerprints. All you see is a hand. Yeah. And he goes, "You got a new bow?" She goes, "No, I don't." He just puts his hand on her hand. It's like very cartoonish. And then he gives her the ring, and then that entire part of the story like happens in in 2 lines on a script. They get married. Everything's done.
It's the third time they've met. Apparently,
just tie it right up.
Perhaps Vince Gilligan should take a few notes on this, how to move a plot along in a quick way.
How dare you? How dare you?
And then, you're right. And then he walks past the guy on the way into the jail again, and he goes, "You missed a spot."
Yeah.
And that's where the humming. That's where the humming of Ode to Joy starts, and you think that the guy mopping is the one humming it.
No, I don't think that. That would be a totally insane thing to think.
That would be.
Well,
you're nuts.
Listen to it again, because you think that he's humming.
Don't tell me I think
times have changed. You know?
Say you think it.
He's walked by him 17 times. He's no longer going. He's going.
I did miss a spot. Thanks, Hi.
Mike's wrong about me being right.
Well, that's where the humming begins. Let's put it that way. That's where they start riding the fader up on the mixing board.
It is. I do love that.
They pull back the banjo and they move it up.
I will never not rapturously enjoy the beginning of this movie.
It's
the
fantastic.
entire time.
It's fantastic.
I'm just locked in the moment I see it. Boom.
Can't miss a thing of it. Does he keep robbing the same convenience store?
I think so.
Yeah,
maybe?
the shortstop.
It's at least the same.
Or maybe it's different shortstops. Like a guy, he'll be the 7-Eleven bandit. You know, he's the shortstop, whatever it is. And he does the line about how just such a very long-winded way to say something. Where he goes, they say incarceration, if it's more about
rehabilitation or
about
revenge.
Rehabilitation or revenge, and he's like, I'm starting to think revenge is the only one that makes sense. Basically, just a long-winded way of saying, like, I can't stop robbing.
I am not
stores.
rehabilitated.
Is recidivism in this minute or the next?
Recidivism.
Repeat offender.
Is that in this?
See, that's what I mean. I don't know if we did it. We did. It's not in this minute, but I don't know if we already had it.
Well, that shows you that I enjoy the movie because I watch the minute I'm supposed to watch, and then I watch like 2 minutes after.
Oh, that's nice.
I
want to.
Watching. I don't do that. I'd like to do that, but I exercise great restraint, and
You're a pro
because there is a dialogue flaw in there.
Oh, why? What?
Should we wait?
Well,
he says
wait.
there's a term for people like you.
Okay, but wait.
And it should be recidivist. It should be a noun.
Oh, but it's just the way they talk. These dopey people.
Yeah. He's just excited that he knows a big word.
Okay then.
Well, okay then.
Well, okay then. I do that all the time.
Me too. I'm
Yeah,
going to
in
say this
life.
every minute. I quote this movie more than anything, and it's stuff like this. Like it's not
Yeah.
like a sage, wise,
No, just
clever
little
thing.
things.
Okay then.
Well, okay.
Repeat offender.
Yeah,
See, we're not there yet. Now you got me saying stuff from the next minute. God
When
damn it.
people go something, I always say it when everybody goes, does a bear shit in the woods? Does the Pope wear a funny hat?
round funny.
I always say, well, I guess it is kind of funny. Or I go, I guess they do shit in the woods. I always say that the way
Not
that he
unless
says
Round's
it in the
funny.
movie later.
Yeah.
Not less rounds funny.
Yeah.
I'm already home, Glenn.
You blow up into funny shapes. Not less rounds funny.
This is a good movie.
Guess it is kind of funny.
Oh, we
Funny,
Dan,
right?
I think you mentioned last time that you see his tattoo just sort of in passing, but they make a point of showing it this time.
Yeah.
Show the
They go,
tattoo.
Foreshadowing.
Get the
Chekhov's
tattoo.
gun.
We got to pay attention
Chekhov's
to the tattoo.
woodpecker.
Apparently.
Yeah.
They maybe because it's a way of like showing like she knows him better. She's like,
Oh,
she's
maybe.
like, get the tattoo.
Well, you're
She
gonna
knows
need
there's a
tattoo.
tattoo under there.
Yeah.
And so she's like, get the tattoo.
Show the audience the tattoo.
She doesn't say it. The guy says it.
Well,
I
is
thought
that
she
she
said
doesn't
it.
say it?
Wait
No,
a
to make
minute.
sure
Go
you
back
get
to
the
the tape.
tattoo, Ed. I thought, I don't know.
No,
got
he
this movie
says
on
he
tape.
says get the fingerprints too, but he doesn't do the other one. I don't.
I think she
But she's
says
the one
show
taking the
thing.
photo. Oh, she says show the tattoo. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She says it to Hi.
So that may be a way to, sort of be like, oh, they know each other. They're getting to know each
Yeah.
other.
Oh, the same jackanape, to go back to Pluribus, Tom.
Okay.
The same jackanape that I was watching, the old knuckle dragger. that was
Isn't it a
doing his little-
jackanapes?
I don't know.
Isn't it
I think a single-
jackanapism?
I think a
Jagaloon.
single. They got a word for that. Jackanapism.
Or
No, I
jagaloon.
Repeat jackass.
I don't mean to be pedantic about it, but I enjoy that word that sounds like a plural is the singular.
Pluribus.
So a person is a jackanapes.
Oh, is that
Well,
true?
anyways,
Anyway.
what I was saying, the same
Look
guy
it
that
up.
had his little theory
will not.
podcast show said that, he referenced Chekhov's atom bomb. So now, by Chekhov's gun
yeah.
law, they dropped off an atom bomb on our front lawn. So
Chekhov's atom bomb.
that thing has to go off by the end of.
Chekhov had no idea the kind of power that we would have had. He never would have written Chekhov's law the way he wrote it
Yeah.
had he
Chekhov's
known the
gun.
kind of firepower we would have.
Yeah, they were only dealing with single shot muskets back in those days.
Exactly.
Right.
No one.
You know how long it took to reload an atom
No
bomb?
one knew about nuclear fission.
Right.
Yeah.
For all of you Neanderthal listeners, Chekhov's gun refers to a writer's.
Oh God.
A writer's. He said if you're gonna when you're
Gonna
setting
say
the
it wrong
setting.
now, too.
He
No,
is.
I'm
Go
not.
ahead.
No,
Here
you
we
fuck
go.
off.
Record this.
The fuck off's gun.
Fuck off, Scud.
If you're writing a scene and setting up the scene, and you're talking about a roaring fireplace, and you in the setting you put a gun over the fireplace, it had better be shot by whatever
Chapter 4 or whatever
chapter
it is.
4.
Yeah.
That sounds
right.
like the sort of thing that if Chekhov were around now, he'd be like, "Oh my God, I said that once. I didn't mean it. It's not
Yeah,
like
he's
like
like, I
look,
didn't- hasn't
that
happened
doesn't
at all.
hold
He
up
said
at
it.
all. That's not
I
a
don't even
thing."
think he said it. I think
me-
some. I think
You're
some,
taking me, Chekhov, too seriously.
I think
Come
somebody
on, I made an
who-
offhand
who-
comment to the
I think
Hollywood
somebody
Reporter.
made it. I don't know if he said it or not. I think somebody analyzing said
Yeah.
it as a
could
device.
But it's
Yeah,
like the
very
it's like the Bechdel test or something. Like whoever came Bechdel,
Bill
I guess her
Bechtel.
name is. No, so it's a woman. She's like I meant that as like kind of a gag. Like it's you don't stop measuring every movie against
Yeah. Don't start a website.
that. Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Hey, I just found my Judge Smales Funko Pop figure that I got a long time ago.
Judge Smells.
Judge Smells. Yeah. Do you know what Funko Pops can do? to a
Bechtel.
golf
Allison Bechtel, I think is what it is.
I think you're right. Hey, I mentioned last time I think that that Dan Lewis was in my dream. I was doing like stand up and he was helping me out. Mike was in my dream a few nights ago.
Who cares?
I
Why
don't
would
know.
that be interesting? With that somebody was in that your imagination had somebody.
I don't know. I don't remember my dreams very often. And
I got a
B,
fun
I've
story
now
for
had
you.
two...
I was at the grocery store yesterday and I thought of
middle of
Tom
telling
for
a
a
story.
second.
That's sweet. Really? What were you thinking?
What an
Dan?
interesting
I want to
story.
hear more. All right,
That
fuck
was
you
in
both.
my mind without my control. I didn't even choose to think about Mike or Dan, but my mind made me think about him.
I don't
I was
care.
in the grocery store and those big long sugarcane sticks that are rigid. I thought about beating Tom over the head with.
Right? Yeah, like he was like he's been defacing cars in Singapore.
Yeah, I was at a Singaporean grocery store and I saw a sugarcane. Go ahead, Tom.
As
What were
you
you going
do.
to say about your dreams?
No, forget it.
Yeah,
Nobody
let's hear
cares.
every single detail about the dream that you had.
No, it was going to be really. I
was in it,
understand
Mike
fully.
was in it both?
No, you were not both there. Mike was there, but I understand fully the boredom of somebody telling you their whole dream. You're like, oh my
whole
God,
dream.
it's very interesting to you.
So
It's not
what?
as interesting to me.
What was
But,
I doing in your
whatever.
Did
I
it
was
seem
at
real, Tom?
It seems so
Did-
real.
did the
I
dream
woke up
seem
in a
real?
cold sweat. Oh my God, I saw Mike.
dream?
Was it super weird?
It wasn't super weird. It wasn't even interesting. Forget it. Let's do trivia.
This
Let's do
makes
trivia.
sense.
Come on.
Okay, for real quick. I'll get through it real quick.
I'll get right through it.
I was
Can
at
I
a
tell you my favorite
restaurant or
Matt
bar
Dillon's
with
story real briefly?
with a bunch of
Too much
people. I saw Mike across the bar, and we locked eyes, and
did?
I was about to react, and
I'm sorry,
hey,
Tom.
Mike
Is
DiMaria.
this still the dream or is it in real life? I don't understand what's going on.
Where's the trivia
Seriously.
question?
I'm
Fuck you
not
both.
even joking. I
Yes,
lost
you
track
are.
of. Are you telling an actual story right now?
No, I was telling about my dream. It's not even a real story.
I thought
Yeah.
you would like run into Mike in the real life.
No, it felt real, Dan, but it was
Okay,
fake.
this is so
The invitation's
fucking,
there. I just
I
don't
tried
go.
to
This
get out
better
of
be
it.
good. So
It's
you
not
locked eyes
good.
with
No.
Mike, and then what happened? This
And he
better be
and I
good.
was about to
Better have
respond,
fucked
and
him in the
waved to
bathroom.
Mike, and he fucked me
my
in the
God,
bathroom
stop.
hard. It was awful.
All right,
I didn't
I'm
like it,
done.
but he seemed
I'm done.
pleased.
I'll talk to you guys later.
Fuck you for real.
Fuck me for real.
Flip you for real.
He put his own
No,
spin on it.
flip you for real. Dumb movie too. I used to think that movie was so great. Dumb.
Yeah, that movie's terrible.
Jesus Christ.
I remember in college, I was telling people, "You got to see this."
It's just
I'd
such a
pull people
goofy.
over.
It's just a movie that tricks you because you're dumb, because you're young
Yeah.
and you're dumb, and it
But-
tricks you.
And then
Yeah,
when it's
and-
done, people argue about what it actually. Oh my God! I can't believe that reveal.
do?
Wait, what did they reveal? I don't know. I think.
No.
Or there are two
What, are people
schools
stupid?
of what was revealed at the end.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that the reveal means two
Flip you
different
for
things.
real.
Oh God.
Flip you for real.
Okay, now we're doing trivia.
Stupid.
Who did
No.
Frank Sinatra marry at the Sands Hotel in Las Vegas in 1966?
Mia
Fucking
Farrow.
care.
Oh, it probably is Mia Farrow. The answer is Mia Farrow. Good for
Nice.
him. Oh, I want to ask.
She was quite a bit younger than him, right?
She was quite a bit younger than him.
Like more younger than him than Sunyi Previn is younger than Woody Allen, if
Probably.
I'm not mistaken. Okay.
Kind of makes you think, doesn't it?
No, not really.
No. I do have a question though. They broke up like around Rosemary's Baby. They like divorced because
Right.
she wouldn't be in his movie so she could do
And
Rosemary's
he
Baby.
didn't want her doing that movie.
He didn't want
So
her doing
when
that
did
movie.
Good choice, Mia.
think how old is Ronan? The one who's obviously his kid, Pharaoh.
I don't- Yeah, because he looks like Sinatra.
He looks exactly
that
like
kid.
Frank Sinatra. There's no way he's not Frank Sinatra's son. But when did
Ronan
that happen? Did
Farrow,
they just kinda,
no,
have
he's
like a
got to
little
be
fling
too young. No, I think the
post-breakup?
idea was that they had a fling later because
Yeah, they must have.
he's way too young for that. He's way younger than me. He's way younger than you.
That's all I want to confirm is that they had some sort of fling.
I think
way
it was
after that, like
the
in
story
mid-70s.
or the rumor is that there was a fling later because
Okay.
I mean, he looks just like him.
Now I feel better.
He was born in 1987.
He had a good reaction to that. He said, or somebody asked him about that on a show. He's like, "So what about the rumors that it's possible that you're Frank Sinatra's kid?" He's like, "Isn't it possible that most of us are Frank Sinatra's kids?"
that's really good.
That's very funny.
That's a good joke. Good,
Yeah,
good,
solid.
good for him.
I don't
He's got those
understand
Woody
the Frank
Allen
Sinatra.
genes.
I don't understand.
No, he
Good,
doesn't.
good jokester.
He does not.
As much as he hates him, being around him rubbed off a little bit.
Ring a ding ding. Hey, this is not entertainment, but I'll ask you guys: where did the baseball game take place in the poem "Casey at the Bat"?
Mudville.
That's right, Mudville. You guys are good.
Stupid asshole.
What I do?
You think we would know that? We used to recite it together. We
I
used to
didn't
recite
say
it
you
to
weren't
each
gonna
other
get
on the
it.
bench.
Jesus Christ. Who played Father O'Malley in the 1944 film "Going My Way"?
Is that
I want to say Bing
Spencer
Crosby, or is
Tracy?
Prune
Spencer
Tracy.
Tracy,
Not Spencer Tracy.
Prune Tracy.
Prune Tracy,
Dick
that?
Tracy.
dickhead.
Ah, Dick Tracy.
Not
You're Dick
Dick
Tracy.
Tracy.
You're a prune
Take that,
Tracy.
Spoonface.
Just nonsensical.
Yeah, The Simpsons.
I'm Dick Tracy, and you're Prune
When
Face.
Ned Flanders is a bad kid,
Yeah.
and his
Take
parents are like,
that spoon.
we
Tracy.
tried nothing, and we're all out of ideas. His parents are beatniks.
Yeah, that's like asking
Yeah.
Gene Krupa not to go beep, but
Yeah.
boop,
Telling
beep.
kids what to do is like telling Gene Krupa not to go a beep bop boop bop beep bop boop bop.
You could say I hate my parents.
Oh yeah,
Goddamn
stupid
beatniks.
beatniks.
Who played Father O'Malley? I'm going to say Father O'Malley was Oh, you say Spencer
I said
Tracy?
Spencer Tracy, or
I-
it could
I
be
think
Jackie Coogan.
I feel it's
Or
like a Bob
Coogan-
Hope or
James Cagney.
or a Bing Crosby or something. Oh, it's
Alright.
Bing Crosby. Look at that.
Oh, fuck you.
I don't know how I knew that.
It
Again,
annoyed me
usually.
that you got that one.
Well, because there was a prune face in Dick Tracy, right?
What?
Yeah,
There
bad
was a
guy
prune
named
face
Prune.
Oh, I
character.
just thought it was nonsense that he made up.
No,
just looked it
the
up.
gag is that he's like, and now I'm Dick.
well, I just thought
you're Prune
Yeah.
Tracy, and I'm
no, I
Dick.
get the
and they
gag
stop
now.
him
I'm just
off,
saying
yeah.
I thought that they made it up so that the gag would work.
No,
I
I'm
didn't
looking at it.
realize.
I looked it up. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Sponsored by Swanson's Angry Man Dinners.
Oh,
here's a,
nothing against the people at Swanson's.
Here's an arts and leisure question
Sure,
that
make
you
a
guys
neat
will know the
turkey
answer
sandwich.
to because it's in a good movie.
Nothing like her.
Whose autobiography is titled "Yes, I Can"? It should be called "Yes, I Can" if Frank Sinatra
Helen
says I can.
Keller.
Cisse
Is
Puede.
that
You really don't know?
No, I don't know that one.
You
What
guys
is
are
it?
idiots. I hate you. I can't believe you don't know this.
He goes, "You really don't know?" He says,
You
Okay.
really don't know? No, but it's from a movie
Sorry.
that you guys quote constantly and that you know
Oh,
backwards and forwards.
Yes, I.
I didn't
can.
listen to the question.
Whose
What was it?
autobiography is titled "Yes, I Can."
Yes.
And
I
somebody in
can.
a
No,
movie
you-
says
no,
it should
you
be called
can't.
"Yes, I Can" if Frank Sinatra says I can.
Oh, that's
Oh,
it's
so Sammy Davis Jr.
No,
Dean
It is
Martin.
Sammy Davis
no.
Jr.
Oh, I thought I was going to say it was Edie and Steve
Why was I
Allen.
supposed to know that? I still don't understand
Because
why I
in
was supposed to know
Spinal
that.
Tap, Bruno Kirby, the chauffeur, sees that they're reading that book and he says, "It
Oh,
should be
yeah.
called Yes, I Can" if Frank Sinatra says they
And
can.
then they
Oh
close
yeah,
the-
yeah,
then
yeah.
they close the thing.
Right,
They
right,
close
right.
it. He gets really upset. He's
They
I
like,
don't understand
love
this
that.
is a
That's really
fad.
good when they close it. Yeah,
Who was the
There
star
was-
of the 1965 Broadway hit Golden Boy?
yeah. 64. Golden Boy. Sammy Davis
65. It is Sammy Davis Jr. Look at you.
What?
Jr. Really?
Yeah.
Why'd you get two Sammy Davis Jr. questions?
It
didn't.
that
He
actually
only got-
happens
oh,
a
yeah.
lot.
So
on,
quick fun fact.
Genus one. Which,
Oh,
so
quick fun
I
fact.
that's why I guessed it.
Quick
Yeah.
fun fact: the video when they show the video of little Ned Flanders going bananas, and it's before the reel comes on. It says sponsored by Swanson's Angry Man Dinners.
Angry Man Dinners.
And then it shows the clip. It shows the closed caption or the closed
Fantastic.
circuit TV video.
It's
You're
so
Prune
good.
Tracy. Now I'm
What a
Dick Tracy.
fantastic. It hurts my heart a little bit that The Simpsons has gone on way too long and it's kind of like not even a thing anymore.
I didn't even
Yeah,
think
it's like
about it,
it's
Tom.
like
Why does it
it's
hurt
like
you?
it's not only it's like become background noise, which is really
Exactly,
weird.
yeah. But when it was when
Yeah.
it first came out and when like the first like 10 years or whatever, it was like a
I
gem.
literally have
We
not
couldn't
watched it.
believe how amazing
I don't think
it
I've
was.
was
watched
Such
it
a huge
great
part of our
years.
lives. No, nobody has. Do people still watch that show?
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
I have not. I don't know a single person who watches. I've never
neither.
even talked to somebody who watches it.
They're all watching
Anytime you
Pluribus.
talk to somebody about it, even if that person is 20 years younger than you,
Yeah.
that person remembers the same seasons you do. So it's not like
Right.
it's not like it's a.
They all
yeah,
know
like
when to
the
stop.
first-
Yeah.
The first 12 seasons or so, I would say 10 to 12, maybe.
Yeah.
To be generous, maybe.
Have
Sure.
you seen
Or
One
just
Battle After
gold.
Another yet?
I did finally, yeah.
Was it good?
It was good.
Yeah, I want to see it.
That's
One
another
Battle
one
After
though where
Another, is that what
like
you're saying?
I wait, what? One battle after another, yeah.
Is that what you're saying? Oh yeah, I watched it again actually.
I like that a lot. It's obviously a very good movie, but
Mm-hmm.
that's another one where it's like everybody is fawning over this movie, going berserk for it. It's the best
not-
movie they've
it's
ever
not
seen.
that
I
kind
can't
of-
stop watching it, but I'm like, it's good. It's a good movie, but why
It's
is
a good
everyone
movie.
going berserk?
I think
I've
it's
just seen clips.
I say this as a big. You know, I'm a huge fan.
You are, yeah,
But yeah, a little overrated.
a little overrated.
A little
But it's a
overrated.
good movie. If
really,
you go
really
in-
good. It's really, really
Yeah,
good.
That's all I care.
Really fun to watch. But I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think it's a.
If I just
I'm
saw
the
it
only
raw
one, I'm
and
the
I
only
just-
one on earth who thinks the last one was better than this one.
Which was the last one?
Oh, I thought was the last one. Is that
I mean,
Licorice
the
Pizza?
previous one. I don't know. Maybe.
You're small
Well,
bears.
whatever. I'm the only one who thinks Licorice Pizza is better than this one. I think
It's like people want
clearly better.
People want to be really excited about stuff. It seems
exactly,
Like.
exactly,
They just need
Tom.
something to go flipping
I
out
think
about.
you're, I think you're
need
starting.
prime-
You're starting to put it together, Tom.
Thank you.
And
I'm
also,
getting there.
by
I'm
the
getting
way,
there.
I
Thank you,
think the
guys.
conservative, there's a conservative backlash against the movie for being so. It's all about like it's like supposedly lionizing.
Yeah.
Which I believe the conservative they completely missed the point on the movie.
Yeah.
They're totally idiotic. But I do believe that aspect of the movie, the fact that it's about what it's about,
Mhm.
does amp up people's enthusiasm for
Sure.
it. It doesn't matter.
They feel seen and heard.
And this is what I'm talking about. Licorice Pizza is not. There's nothing unique about what it's about, which is a love, like a little love story.
Mhm.
So it underrates the movie. It's not. No one's
Right.
going to see it for how it's made better than the other movie, because it just doesn't. That doesn't matter. That's not actually what they're judging in their head. They're judging other things along with that, and it's like very complicated. I think.
I've only
Yeah.
seen two small
Good movie
clips of
though.
it. I've only
It is a
seen
good
two
movie.
clips of it.
I liked it again. I watched it again. I was like, that's fucking good.
This will be the year I catch
You
up on
know?
his movies because, as you know, I've got a big.
There's always seen two lines where
yeah.
he goes, few small beers.
A few small beers is so
Few small
funny.
beers. And then when he goes, I love them.
I love him. Sean Penn is fucking amazing.
He's
man.
a nutcase on this
Is
one.
he good or what?
I saw somebody online saying that he was doing a Tim Robinson impression that whole movie, which I kind of get. That's very funny.
That kind of makes sense now that you mentioned it.
Who's Tim Robinson?
The guy
See?
from Chair Company.
Chair Company. Did you finally watch that?
No, I haven't yet.
Oh, you
What's it
got
on though, Tommy?
It's on
Chair
HBO
Chair Company.
or HBO
I
Max.
don't even know
or
if
whatever they
I
call
don't know if I have HBO anymore.
I'll hook you
check
up.
it out. No,
Yeah,
I'll
Tom's
check
got
it out.
everything. Tom has to do all that shit.
Tom's got all of it. Doesn't
Yeah,
he?
Can you
I
imagine
know a
Tom
guy.
without TV?
it. No,
Yeah,
I don't want to.
unbelievable.
It's sending a chill down my spine. Don't do that.
Oh, he's the guy that goes, you sure about that? Are you sure,
sure about that?
You
That's
sure?
him,
You sure
right?
about that?
Okay.
You
So it's
sure?
big Michigan guy. Yeah,
He's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, he's always on the sidelines.
I
of the
love
Lions
Tim
games.
Robinson.
You turned me on to him, I think, Dan.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Yeah, when he does that, that's just I just like him. I don't know. He's so
He's
funny.
very
He's just
funny.
such an inherently funny guy.
That's another
It's-
guy. That's an example of if somebody was not into him and his style of comedy, you'd be like, okay, I get it.
Yes,
That's fine. He yells a lot.
exactly. I know
Okay.
people that hate him, and I'm just like, I get it.
Yeah.
Because he does that. He hits that button over and over. Again,
right.
you know?
But he knows
But
how
he,
to do it.
he just
And there's
knows how
always
to
more
do it.
going
I
on.
like him personally. I think he's great.
So he's like a sketch guy, right?
I
I've
look
seen
on
him.
my
Yeah.
phone.
He's a sketch guy, but then he also had the show The Detroiters.
My phone's
Yeah,
black
yeah,
and has
yeah.
a black
Sam
case
Richardson.
on it.
Looks
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah, right. Yeah, the Detroiters is really good. Detroiters
Yeah,
is
I've heard
great.
about- oh,
Mike,
all right.
you heard about that one, right?
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet, but
Well, I
I'll
wanted
check
to
it
talk
out.
to you about it. I might have mentioned to you before, but what's great about Detroiters is, you know how like something will be set in Detroit or something like that, but like they did the one about the riots, and but they didn't film it in Detroit.
Mm.
And like when stuff, it's like it's still meant for broad appeal, so you don't really get a lot of Detroit. Detroiters is like it's like it was made only for Detroiters. Like, that's how specific it is.
What's
Like
it
they're
on?
just wandering
What
around.
show?
Like they go to the
Netflix.
Better Made Potato Chip Factory. Like it's all Detroit shit all the time. It's like they really go hard on.
Is
the
it like
Detroit
a
stuff.
sitcom or is it like a
It's-
where they
it's
just go
like
around
a
and talk to
sitcom,
people?
sort of.
It's a scripted show. Like
Okay,
I guess you would call it a
scripted show,
sitcom, sort of. But yeah,
In
it's
a way, but
They
it's
drink
shot more
Vernors?
like
Really
a
good.
regular. It's really fucking good.
Is
man.
Verner's in it? Do they
Oh,
drink Vernors?
they
I'm
do.
certain
yes.
that it is.
There's a
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
gag about Vernors. The Vernors kick.
And like
in.
they'll just be riding in one of those like beer bikes, you know, the bikes that you pedal and you drink. But it's like they're like it's downtown. Like you can see all the filming locations,
Yeah.
all the stuff. Like it's just
Yeah.
like a purely Detroit movie.
All right, I'll
They
check
live
it
in a
out.
very Detroit neighborhood. It's just like the whole thing with that, like the weird abandoned houses, but
Yeah,
then
the
like you have
bombed
this
out-
giant Victorian house for
Yeah.
for like $8,000.
$5,000.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, in like 2009, Tom, you can go on like Realtor app and I do it when I'd go visit my mom.
Yeah, 2009.
it'd be
That was
like
the peak.
It was like you could, and these were like big, like
A big
like,
house.
because my mom's business partner in like the late 80s or early 90s bought one of these big mansions, like on the outskirts, like in these bombed out neighborhoods, but they were like these like industrial, like the kingpins used to own these houses. But the neighborhoods were like then like 6 months later, the guy's like, I could get the hell out of here. 'Cause it was
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
Right,
in
because it's all gone
2008 or
south.
9, you could buy houses like these big houses for like $2,000 or $3,000.
Wow.
Yeah, the back taxes you had to figure out, but they were like for like $7,000 you could get a mansion in Detroit.
Man. Yeah. There's like
Yeah,
a
it
running
was
gag
really,
about
it was
that in the
it was
show.
really something. You could some of the ads, but then if you know what's fun too is if you go into one of these neighborhoods and you use like a Google Street View
Oh yeah.
and you just go into one of these neighborhoods and you just like scroll down the street, there'll just be like empty lot, empty lot, empty lot, empty lot, house.
Oh man. Oh god.
Empty lot, and then like cornfield, like not like
And this is a city.
Someone's in the city.
Yeah.
Like someone's will have like a garden, or like a, you know what I mean? Like it's just a hollowed out.
Yeah.
It's not like a real, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Especially living here now is like I can't get over it. You just go down the street and you're in New York and it's just street after street after street after street, just for miles and miles
And
and
there's
miles.
buildings all over the place.
And it's just 3 people on top. Like, it's all apartments, and you're just like,
Yeah.
oh, how could this be? It's so
What a
much.
large
Like, what
city.
the fuck? Yeah, it's so crazy, man. Anyway,
Wow. I'm going to ask one more trivia question, then we'll be done with trivia, and then we can go home.
yeah,
Whose first hit song was "Ain't That a Shame"?
ain't that a shame?
Is that
Don't
a
say it.
What? Don't say it. I don't know if I have the right answer in my head, but It's not,
Ain't that a shame? God, why is that not? I know.
Chubby Checker?
Yeah, that's
Yes, that's exactly
that's
who
it.
it is.
It's
I
Chubby
think.
Checker. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think you're
turn it
right.
over.
Aha, the answer is Pat Boone.
Oh, of course. I
geez.
thought it was Chubby Checker. I thought it sounded exactly right.
Chubbs.
I know. I'm sure Chubby Checker
Chubbs
did
maybe
do that,
covered
but
it.
then Pat Boone did a bunch of covers of he did what
But that was that
What a shame.
did he write the song?
What a shame. No, he didn't. I mean,
I
I'm
don't
sure
know who
Chubby
wrote the
Checker
song.
did,
It's
or
probably a
at
Jewish
least did
guy.
it first. It's it's a Hirsch.
Maria
or-
Brown.
Yeah, it's Ira Gershwin wrote that song.
yeah. What's that stupid show?
what was I
Bop
gonna
bop
bring
baloo
up?
bop bop bam boom. What's that song?
Tutti Frutti.
Tutti Frutti. That's
Top
Yeah,
Secret.
Pat Boone did he did a bunch of those, just
I watched-
covers,
I watched
super
Top
white
Secret
bread
over
covers
Christmas
of
with my mom.
rock and roll songs.
Nick Rivers.
Oh,
Yeah, Nick Rivers. I
Yes, I
watched
know a
Top
little
Secret with my
German. There he
mom
is.
over the holiday because
Yeah.
we like to watch those. We watch Airplane and we like to watch
Of
those
course.
movies and Blazing Saddles or whatever. And Top Secret is very good, man.
It's very good. I think
It's
the
really
scene where he's
good.
introducing the whole French Resistance is still one of the funniest things we've ever seen.
Incredible.
Mousse.
Chocolate
Chocolate
mousse.
Détente.
Or when they're dressed as
Yeah.
the cow,
Avant-garde.
and the cow's licking his udder, and he's like,
Yeah.
he's like, we got to move along. He's like, why don't we just stay here for a few minutes?
It's just so ridiculous.
Déjà
So
vu.
stupid.
Have we
The
met
movie is so
before?
dumb, but it's so dense with jokes, and the jokes are so fucking silly.
So
Yeah.
Tom, to give you an idea, I just sent in the chat before my mom
Oh.
passed away. I took her to her house where she grew up in.
Okay.
This is what it looks like
Oh,
today.
wow.
This is this is a typical Detroit street.
Yeah.
in the
it's like a
city.
beautiful house that is literally falling apart.
It's
like
falling
leaning in
apart,
on
and then
itself.
right next to it is a house that's fully occupied, and every
Yeah.
third house is.
Yeah.
And then she
It's
goes,
so weird.
yeah, and she's
That
like,
is
my
really
grandmother lived over there, and we went, and it's another bombed out house that's right near.
God.
And if you go there right now, it's still like that.
Wow.
Like this was like 4 years ago, but it was like, they don't take buildings down; they just leave them there.
Yeah.
There's no city
Boom, boom, boom.
services because the population shrank so much.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It used to be well over 1 million, and now it's whatever it is.
Do
500.
cities come back from stuff like this? Is that
Yeah,
ever
the
happened?
city-
I don't know.
Well, the city's come back pretty well.
Oh, has
over
it
the
really?
last
Some
couple of
ways
years?
it
Yeah.
has,
Just like
but I
these
mean, this
neighborhoods
part
are
is
still-
still weird. Like where
Yeah,
it's
this
too
part's
large
like a weird-
geographically, and so they had maybe I'm wrong now, Tom, Mike. but
Sprawling.
They had trouble providing trash service and
Hmm.
street sweeping and street cleaning and stuff like that because it was just too large and no one's living there.
Yeah.
And there's no tax base for it, so you can't. I don't know.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
What
do
are
you
you
want
gonna
from me?
do? I don't know.
We should
How'd
thank
you
some
feel
people.
about
We can
them,
thank some patrons.
How'd you feel about them having a Pixie song in Stranger Things, Tom? I
Oh,
like
that was so. Oh, you didn't like it.
I like it.
Wait, now I forget which one it was. It was Here Comes
Here
Your Man.
Comes Your
or-
Man.
It was hey everybody, it's 1989.
As soon as
I
1989
hope
came
the
on
Pixies
the screen,
got some money for it.
bing, bing,
I'm
bing,
sure
bing,
they
bing,
that.
bing, bing, bum, 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 bum.
What bothered me more was hooray, they're playing Prince. Oh, but it's super truncated and they're cutting around the song to make it for, I appreciated that some
What's the whole album?
Wait, why
some
is it a
operation
problem?
was timed for like the second side of the record.
Why is
so
it
it
a
started
problem
with
if they're
like
playing the Pixies?
I don't think it is a problem actually, to be honest. I think for my wife's point of view, she said, "Oh, that got me all homey and feeling good because it sounded like 1989. It sounded
Right.
like college and stuff."
Yeah.
Do you think so? Wait, did Rockin' Robin put that on the radio, or did she play that song?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because
Maybe.
that's not a song. The Pixies were not being played on the radio.
maybe that kind
that's
of radio
true.
they were
They
possibly.
were not.
True. I guess that is a little annoying that they would.
That's
do
why
that.
it
But
annoyed
hasn't
me.
she?
Because you're
But hasn't she been to college and stuff? And she's come back to town, and so she
I
knows
don't
the
know.
cool
Maybe
stuff, and she's
playing it on her
cool stuff.
on her Discman.
No, she's like a radio.
That's
person.
Trump
She's
Lamont.
like a.
That's Trump Lamont. Trump Lamont came out what? That had to come
Oh.
out like 91.
91, maybe 92, maybe 92.
The sad punk.
Should we thank the beautiful patrons? Dan, do you think we should? And then go
Sure.
home?
I would like to say big
What do you got,
thank
Bill
you.
Roberts?
I don't really have these. I think Robert Gresham.
Sure, why not?
We really appreciate your patronage, Robert.
Speak his name.
Also, of course, Matt Carson,
Of course.
and then there's Damanon Garza,
Hey, damn it on Garza.
Damn it,
and
Garza.
then of course
TV Funhouse.
Shuckman's Razor.
Yeah.
Of course.
Nathan Shuckman,
Yeah.
author of Shuckman's
Yeah.
Razor, like Chekhov's gun. If there's a
Occam's
razor,
razor.
you should use it. If there's a razor introduced in chapter 1, you should shave by chapter 4.
If you support the show in season 2, you should have your name read in season 3.
There's of course the famous paradox: you can't buy a train ticket for a trip you've already taken. That's Captain America's paradox.
That is true.
I understood that.
And
reference.
then there's that which can be computerized should be computerized. That's Dork's Porterhouse's law. And then also the very basic and very important law: everything is one thing.
Yes.
That's Mark Campbell's law.
Yes.
Perhaps our most esteemed patron, Mark Campbell, gets the
Oh!
postcards. Yeah,
I don't mean to
Tell me.
interrupt you. Was that
That's
the last patron?
it was
name?
not.
Oh, Jesus. Please
Because we
continue.
forgot about the namesake or something
Oh.
like that for this movie, Mr. Bill Roberts.
Bill Roberts?
Nah, Mr. Bill Turner.
Oh, Bill Turner. I'm
Not that mother scratcher.
We never got the story of you. We left everybody on a cliffhanger. It didn't even sound like a cliffhanger. Your laptop was gone last episode.
Oh, my
You
God,
left it at the
Tommy.
airport.
I
Oh,
left
yeah,
it
he's
at
got
the
an update.
airport on December 9th.
Okay.
I go back on a Saturday. I'm back in town. I go back on a Saturday, and I just start wandering around. I filed all the things.
This
at
was
the
after we
TSA.
recorded. We
Yeah.
recorded that
Yeah.
morning, and you said you were going back, and we're almost like saying, "Why go back?"
Oh no, you had been back at least once, I think.
But he
right?
said he was
Yeah,
going.
He was
again.
going back. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd done it. I'd filled out a TSA lost and found,
Mm-hmm.
and also a one for the airport LaGuardia, and then I did all that stuff, and then I decided I would just go because maybe there's I just don't, I imagine it's not organized.
Right.
How
Yeah.
organized could it be?
Things can happen.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll get into a whole thing here. I go back. I start looking around, and then I finally find I'm down by the baggage claim. There's this one door in the corner. It's
Mm-hmm.
one of these forbidding-looking doors with the little keypad next to it, and there's a camera, like a little ring camera type thing, and then the door looks very important. There's a big sign on it, lost and found. It has all this stuff about go to this website, which is a non-working website.
Oh God.
It open, and then it says open from 9 to 5 Monday through Friday,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm there on a Saturday. And this trip to LaGuardia Airport, you guys, is I have to go all the way into all the way out and then back in. It's like an hour and 15 minutes. It's 2 trains and a bus to get there. And I take it and I go there. So I go back on a Saturday, and the guy's like, "Oh, you got to come on a weekday." So then I go again. I go again on the on Christmas Eve. I go.
Yeah.
And just I go out there, just this is like vain attempt to find it, and then I can't find it. Nothing. No one's there. No one answers the thing. I ring the bell, but no one answers.
God.
And I'm just standing in front of this
Hold the thing.
camera. I just stand there for like a little while, and then I just get back on the bus.
Oh my
And
God.
I'm just riding
That's
the bus
depressing.
and riding the bus, and then I wake up the other day on the last day that must have been the 30th,
Okay.
and I go, I should go to the airport again. And
Something's calling
I
to
think
me.
to myself, like, why? Just give it up. And I was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. And I go to the airport again. I get on the fucking train. It's like 20 degrees. I
Ooh.
trudge through the thing. I go to the airport. I'm on the way to the airport. I get an email that says, "We found your laptop."
Oh my God.
Oh,
I'm like, you're kidding me! Christmas miracle!
it's a New
And then
Year's
I
see
write
what it
right away. I
looks
was like,
like
oh my
from out
God,
here.
I'll be there in 45 minutes. And then I show up, and at that door, there's like people waiting at that door, and I'm supposed to. You have to make an appointment. I made an appointment for 3 o'clock.
Mhm.
It was 2:15 when they messaged me, and I
Okay.
was like, oh my God, I'll be there because I was
You were
already
en
on the
route.
way to the airport.
Yeah.
And so and there's all these people waiting there. And then this is my problem with everything. I am supposed to be there. Those people don't have an appointment. They're just ringing the bell.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then like someone will answer like hello, and they're like, I lost my my tablet and I have my kids here. Can I just come in? And they're like, hold on, please. And then finally they're just like, come on in. And I'm like, I have an
Hey, wait a minute.
appointment.
Yeah.
why? This is so crazy.
I'm
But
here
it just
3
turns
o'clock.
out that being very pushy really works.
Oh yeah.
And I
Looks
was
like a
so
charm.
mad. I was just like, no time should be spent on anybody but me right now
Yeah.
and my 3 o'clock appointment.
Right. What's the
Because
point of having
that's what an appointment is.
Yeah.
Because you were treated in such a way that when you were there before, you were ringing the bell and no one was
No
there.
one ever answered.
Yeah.
And now these people are just ringing it up and going in and out and all this stuff. And I'm like, what about me?
So you left without your laptop. That's sad.
No.
Oh.
I waited, and I was there for a couple hours. And
God
I got
damn.
my
Oh my
fucking
God.
laptop back.
That's incredible.
It was so great.
It's incredible that you had to wait 2 hours for your 3 o'clock appointment.
It's his
And
miracle.
It's,
It's just
it's
New
a
Year's
miracle that
It
you
was
got your thing
Christmas
back.
miracle, and then I go back, and then on New Year's Eve, I couldn't get a drink at the bar for the same reason. You
had a
have
3
to
o'clock
be-
appointment
make
at the
an
bar.
You
appointment.
have to be you have to be pushy. You can't.
Yeah.
This one woman like literally boxed me out and went in and got a drink, and she looked at me and she goes, "Sorry."
Are you? I don't think
And
you
I'm
are.
like, "No, you're not." And I just can't do that. I can't just be like, "Oh, I'm next.
Yeah.
I'm next."
I'm going to try being the worst part of humanity. I'm going to be all shovey and pushy.
I
And
can't fucking do it.
You're
That's
a hero.
that's a needle in a haystack that he got it back.
I used
is
to
amazing.
I used to
Yeah.
I used to think that I need to get more pushy,
Mm-hmm.
but I've changed my mind. I've decided that I'm gonna go ahead and live my life.
Yeah. Die on the correct terms.
Yeah,
go out as a
I'm
hero.
gonna live my life where I don't get the drink
Yeah.
and I lose out sometimes, but I never have to be that person.
Yeah.
That's what I decided.
I like that. We need fewer of those people, and I wouldn't want you to be one
Don't
of
get
them.
pushy with these things. You know what I mean? As
Yeah.
as opinionated as I get about pluribus or something else, I can't just go to a place and be like, "Well, I'm next."
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
I feel
let's
like
go
being
in
next,
order.
so I'm next.
Yeah,
I want it so badly to be next. So let's make that happen.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I love that you got your thing back. I think that's amazing. I actually don't. I have questions about how that actually even happened, but we don't. have to
It
get
was
into
weeks, man.
But like, how did they even know they're like you left? It wasn't like in a bag or anything. You just left a laptop on the thing.
I left it on the
outside
thing,
of
but
security.
it's right outside of security. So
We got to go through this
But
again.
you're like, oh, I got a silver laptop, and it doesn't have my name on it. It's got
MacBook.
no identifying
right, but
features.
they
It's-
make you describe it and up to and including the home screen.
yeah.
The
But like, how do they
screensaver.
email you to know that they had your laptop?
They should just have you
Because
log
I
in.
filed
Just come
a
in and
thing.
log in.
What are you
log
talking
in.
about?
If you
I'm
log
suppo-
in,
okay,
it's
but-
yours.
But how did
Come in, log in.
He's
log
not
in,
there yet, though. How do
log
they
in.
email him?
But they
and
say,
know
come
that-
in and log in.
Because I fill out the form, Tommy. I don't
Yeah,
understand
fill
what
out
you're.
a form.
What
I
did
filled
you
the
say
form.
on the form that said this blank
I lost my
featureless
laptop in this very specific spot around this exact time on this exact day. It is a silver. MacBook Air.
Oh, I've never seen one of those
And the
before.
home screen has this on it. My name is
Okay.
this.
All right.
Yeah. And here's
The
my
guys-
email.
The guy's on the phone and he looks to the other guy and the guy's got his headset and he goes, it all checks out.
Yeah, they check
As he's checking the
It's
security camera. He's easy. Tell him the
It's
truth.
okay.
Although, to your point, Tommy, you might be able to, since all these computers look the same.
Yeah.
People's
that's all I'm
computers
saying.
don't look different. It's interesting.
They really don't.
Unless you computers are not like cars where there's like 5 colors now.
Right.
But
There might be
computers,
3.
there's one color. But anyway, you could probably go, I lost a MacBook at the airport and just keep filing those until
right. Yeah.
until you get
This'll
one.
do. Yeah. I like this one.
Yeah.
Like if your battery was dead, they wouldn't be able to see the home screen, and they wouldn't have been able to identify it at all.
That's
Right?
right. That's
Okay.
right. But they might have gotten back to me anyway and said, "Well, try to log in and maybe it's yours."
Oh,
Bring a
okay.
charger.
There's also
Yeah.
a level of like gatekeeping that they enjoy. It happens at the gym too. They have the lockers where you put the little, you ever go in and you put a combination in, you pick
Yeah,
a
yeah.
combination and you turn it. And sometimes it doesn't work to get it back. So you got to
Oh,
go and
really?
say, listen, I'm in number 6 right there.
Yeah.
My
typed in
wallet's in
boobs,
there
it
with
didn't
my
work.
ID.
Yeah.
And he gets the key. And before he opens up, he's like, well, what's in here? What else is in here? I go, my fucking ID is in there, asshole. It's got a picture of me on it.
right.
You know, well, he's like, what, do you have a coat? I'm like, yeah, fine. There's a thing from, it's a black case for my iPod or my thing.
It's black
Earbuds,
it's got
yeah.
a black case on it.
Yeah. And then I have a
Looks
black
really
jacket.
cool.
And guess what? My driver's license in there with a picture of me on it.
Yeah. My name and address. Yeah.
I do have one update before we go.
Okay.
For the last year and a half or so, what's been sitting on my desk and piling up?
Oh, those United
Yes.
triptychs. Yeah.
Triptychs.
I don't know. They fold
Goddamn
out like
credit
a thing.
card. It's a credit card. They want me to get
Yeah,
a credit
but it's
card.
like-
And
but
I
yeah.
literally had like 26 of them.
But then there's the one where they're monitoring your mileage and what your points are and all that.
Monitoring. I'm earning.
They're giving you updates on.
I'm
on
earning.
what you have.
No, they're giving me offers.
I'm saying nothing but the wrong thing.
I finally pulled the trigger on one.
Oh,
you did.
That gave me that. It was the Quest. So if everybody wants the Chase United Quest card, it's not the. I went for the middle one, which is this means I'm growing up because I paid $350 for this thing.
Hey,
$350 a year. But if I spent $5,000 in the next 3 months, I would get 90,000 miles.
Hey,
boom.
Okay,
plus,
that's pretty good.
Plus 3,000 PQP miles, which goes towards my upgrades.
Nice.
Or my level up.
Yeah.
So I did it right before I paid the next tuition. So I put the tuition on it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I put my portion of that on there and got those points right away.
Beautiful.
But the problem is now I'm getting addicted to like earning stuff on it.
Oh, okay.
So now I got this grand plan, which could go south, is just start putting everything on it that I would spend.
A pyramid scheme.
Month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's
to trick the system.
That's kind of what we do. We pay all our bills and
key,
everything on that.
But you got to pay it off.
You got to pay it off each time. You got to
pay it off at the end of the month.
I do that with
the
the
slippery
points.
slope. Yeah,
I do that where I
now,
always pay it off, but I pay everything with a credit card if I can, right? Because
what does 90,000 miles literally come out?
I know.
What does that do for you?
We talked about this. How annoying, huh?
I think they sell it as it's a trip to Hawaii, a flight to Hawaii.
Oh, really? One way?
Yeah, I think it's like it's not. It's like, or I could use like for like getting business class upgrades. I had like 60,000 miles before that because I spent a bunch of miles to fly the kids to a wedding. So, but either way, I was edging right on the edge of keeping my gold status. So for some reason I kept my gold status. I don't know how that worked.
Nice.
But so now I can use those. I can use those
credit card
lounges.
Edging. That's what Mike's into now.
He's spending all his money on edging. Yeah.
Just keeping it right on the edge. Pay it off at the end of the month.
Mix something up. All right. On that disgusting note, let's say goodbye to all the nice people.
That one down. That's a good
one. Yeah, write that down.
Credit card. Put it right in this book.
Credit card edging. I go right up to the due date. And I pay it.
Oh, I just made it. Back to 0.
9, 8, right at midnight. Oh, credit card. Put it right next to my work notes here. Credit card edging.
All right, everybody, spend the next week edging with your credit card. See what happens. I hope that works out for you. We will be back with minute 6 of Raising Arizona right here on the Raising Arizona Minute.